Have you ever heard yourself saying yes to the wrong things? Never-ending request of your time, bad relationships, energy-draining obligations, and wish that you could summon up the power to turn them down? Because if you have, you're about to learn the world's most powerful strategy for simplifying your life, focusing in on your priority goals, and for unleashing your greatness. Hi there, this is Gary Ryan Blair, and I've got a great message for you today that you're absolutely going to love. It's called The Power of No. 15 strategies for transforming your life and driving results. Let's get after it. The fact is, learning how, when, and why to use the power of no is a real lifesaver for the simple reason that a well-placed no will not only save you time and trouble, but it will also dramatically improve the quality of your life and your overall well-being. You have the right and the responsibility to start saying no to anything that is hurting you, to anything not in alignment with your values, to the standards that no longer serve you, to the people who drain you of creativity and peace of mind, and to the beliefs that are not true to the real you. That's the reason why I created this Power of No manifesto. Consisting of 2 letters and 1 syllable, the word no can be considered one of the most powerful words in your vocabulary. It's the easiest word for setting a limit, holding firm to boundaries, and for being clear about what you will or will not do. You'll be a lot more productive once you recognize the following 3 things. The first, no is not a dirty word, it's not a negative word, nor is it a selfish word. Learning to say no is liberating as it frees up your time to focus in on your key priorities. Number 2, you're in complete control of how you spend your time and your life. Saying no allows you more time and energy to pursue your goals and your wildest ambitions. And number 3, saying no increases the value of the things that you actually should be saying yes to. See, transforming your life and results requires a short yes list and a long no list. You must consciously say yes to the right things, which is a very short list, and not be overwhelmed, overworked, and generally stressed out. And you have to say no to a long list of other things. The trick is to keep your yes list short and your no list long. Now, I'm well aware that saying no can be awkward, guilt-inducing, nerve-wracking, embarrassing, even risky to friendship and career. However, if you're committed to transforming your life and to fast-tracking your results, you must be willing to give no the strategic resolve that it deserves. Saying no means setting limits and firm boundaries that protect your time and maximize your results. This simple 2-letter word is the most compelling, strategic decision that you can make, as it allows you to improve your life, your family, and your organization's effectiveness. It's no coincidence that you're listening to this message right now, as this is the perfect time to assess your goals, to evaluate your use of time, to rearrange your priorities, and to decide what you need to change and what you need to say no to in order to maximize your results and to unleash your greatness. Saying no is empowering because it simplifies, and you will succeed on the basis of what, where, and how you say no, and what follows are 15 simple, effective, and highly empowering strategies for transforming your life and for driving radical results fast. Number 1, what strategies, initiatives, and activities will you start saying no to? There is great feeling, focus, empowerment, and impact when everyone agrees on paper the activities that will not be done. So pull out a piece of paper and list all the superfluous activities that could slow you down or prevent progress from happening altogether. Everything is fair game. Absolutely nothing is sacred in this exercise. Simply put, if it does not advance you forward, then just say no. Number 2, what meetings will you decline or delegate? I want you to list every meeting you have in place and determine which you will not be attending. Meetings consume large chunks of productive time, and most are run improperly and inefficiently, and most can be declined or delegated to someone else. Now, this requires a conscious, deliberate decision, as in order to maximize your time and performance, you need to remove the time hogs. The third thing you need to focus on is what relationships will you not be keeping. See, the way you manage your relationships has an enormous impact on your ability to perform at consistently high levels. So identify the top 3 energy-draining relationships that you're committed to saying no to for the next 100 days. Then focus on creating strategies to free yourself from each one of them. You have to wisely choose where, how, and with whom you spend the next 100 days and how much time you spend with each. Number 4, What measurements will you ignore? You must be willing to say goodbye to all lagging indicators and only pay attention to measurements related to customer satisfaction and the levers that directly drive sales, margin, conversion, operating expense, and ROI. The reality is that most people have gotten more and more precise and sophisticated at measuring less and less of an organization's true value. That brings us to number 5. What customers will you not target? You must identify your ideal prospect, client, or customer and quit chasing every opportunity, as it's a complete waste of time and resources. And once identified, you must then articulate who you will not target. Finally, make decisions on segments of your customers that deserve the VIP treatment and those who do not. VIP customers pay the mortgage. They put food on the table. They help put your kids through college. Loyal VIP customers keep coming back, spending more and more, and they become powerful advocates for your cause. Enthusiastic VIP customers make your work fun, enjoyable, and purposeful, and that is why you need to focus on these and say no to everyone else. Number 6, what competitors will you not follow? Way too much time is lost by following and focusing on too many competitors and so-called gurus. Identify the top 3 and immediately remove yourself from all other email distribution lists, blogs, and other related communications. When you play the game of paying attention to the entire set of competitors in a large industry, you spend too little time focusing on what's most important, and that is your customer and your key performance indicators. Number 7, what websites will you not visit? Websites are like magnets and vampires. They draw you in and suck away productive time. So pull up your list of favorites, make the decision on who goes, and keep only the ones of greatest value. You must institute a no surfing policy, and you must be willing to stick to it. Number 8 in our 15-point plan has to do with money. So what money will you not spend? Put yourself on a fiscal diet, as every dollar spent should be thought of as an investment towards greater operating income, even petty cash. With this in mind, what things, or even entire budget categories, will you not spend? Number 9, what trips will you not make? Now, it's hard to deny the power of showing up in person, as great things happen when you show up and interact with customers and colleagues. Nonetheless, trips consume massive gobs of time and money. Therefore, consider how you can use technology to replace trips and only travel when it can make a big impact towards your primary goals. Number 10, what foods will you not eat? Reaching the next level of performance and productivity begins with how you manage your energy. It's disturbing to see the immense amount of human and corporate potential that's squandered due to energy misuse. Unhealthy eating habits, lack of exercise, negativity, sarcasm, unfocused goals and strategies are all contributing factors to energy loss. Now, as obvious as it seems, we often fail to take into account the critical role of energy in our lives. See, we're all reservoirs of energy, and everything that we do requires that we use it wisely. It's imperative that you focus in on your nutritional intake and exercise and eliminate any food or drink that compromises your energy levels. Number 11, what excuses will you not engage in? Excuses drain energy, time, productivity, and profits. So have a brutally honest conversation with yourself and determine the excuses or behaviors that you must do away with. This requires heightened personal awareness, but you must identify the thoughts and the behaviors you want to demonstrate and say adios to the rest. Now, I'm well aware that it's easier said than done, but you will not be able to achieve your true potential nor unleash your greatness by fighting for and repeating unproductive behavior. Number 12, what will you not say? You must develop the habit of saying nothing that does not move the agenda forward or uplift others. Speak only of the solution and waste not a second on the problem or who's to blame. By consciously choosing 2 or 3 things not to say this year, or even ways to say them, you can ironically discover what's missing from your leadership effectiveness. You'll also save a lot of time and mental energy, which can be directed towards more useful activities. That brings us to number 13. What thoughts will you not entertain? Remember, that which does not move you towards your goals actually takes you away from them. Therefore, remove the thoughts that are limiting, defeating, or downright negative, and consciously choose to replace them with thoughts of abundance, optimism, and positivity. Don't tolerate negative thoughts or conversations from yourself or others. And when they present themselves, remove them immediately in the same manner that you would the rain coming through a window. Number 14. What television shows will you not view? Now, if there was ever a time hog that needed to be slaughtered, television must top that list. How many hours do you think you spend watching TV in an average week? A couple? 3 or 4? More than 20? If you stop and think about it, those TV hours don't take long to add up. Even in a moderate TV watching household, it's simply amazing how many hours are spent in front of that box. The solution? Go cold turkey. Saying no and meaning it is the easiest word for setting a limit, holding firm to boundaries, and for being clear about what you will or will not do. So identify the standards you wish to measure your life by and refuse to lower or negotiate at any time nor for any reason. No is a tool of liberation and empowerment, so use it with absolute authority. You must use the veto power of the word no regularly and with conviction, as it's a powerful strategic weapon that you can use to maximize your results. Now, if you're really serious about transforming your life and driving results quickly, you'd be wise to start implementing these 15 strategies immediately. So let's now focus on what you should start saying yes to. Say hello to the 100-Day Challenge, a powerful program for driving radical results through focus, commitment, accountability, and a robust sense of urgency. Whether your goals or strategic plans have to do with increasing sales, making more money, becoming debt-free, losing weight, or even gaining muscle, the 100-Day Challenge will show you how to achieve any goal you want, faster and easier than you ever thought possible. One of my core beliefs is that it's not what you know or even who you know that counts most. It's how you execute that ultimately determines your destiny. The key skill that differentiates truly great performers and organizations from mediocre ones is their ability to effectively execute on what they know needs to be done. There is a gap for most of us between what we know we should do and what we're actually willing to do. This knowing-doing gap is what keeps most people and organizations from accomplishing what they're truly capable of and thus unleashing their greatness. The 100-Day Challenge incorporates the proven disciplines and best practices of effective execution into the context of 100-day execution cycles. And through this revolutionary extreme performance acceleration program, you will learn the following: how to transform your life by implementing the power of no, how to execute flawlessly and to enjoy greater levels of productivity, and how to eliminate performance and time-draining activities. See, the 100-Day Challenge is an intense, hands-on, meat and potatoes type of program for people and organizations that would like to accomplish more in the next 100 days than most people do over the course of 10 years. Most of us have two lives: the lives we live and the lives we're capable of living. It's the latter that intrigues me. It's the life I believe that we all deeply desire. It's the life we know exists somewhere deep inside of us that we wish we could actualize. This life isn't driven by the you who settles or who gives in to procrastination, doubt, and fear, but by the optimal you, the best you, the capable you, and the healthy you. The you who shows up with your best stuff, making big things happen, making a difference in the world, and living a life of significance. That is why the one decision you must make today, right now, is to say yes. Enjoy the more than 421,000 people and organizations that are already experiencing the many benefits of the 100-Day Challenge at 100daychallenge.com.